Palo Santo. I know a lot of people like to use sage to burn, but I am huge on incense, and I'm also very huge on using Palo Santo. Palo Santo comes either in sticks, kind of like this, or like this. This one's already been burned, or Palo Santo comes in chips that are kind of um, small and cut down like these pieces of sage. And so with the Palo Santo, what you want to do is you want to light it until it heats up and you start to see the block of wood heat up. You're going to see embers. We're going to do that in a sec. The key with Palo Santo is that it doesn't stay lit like sage does. It's gonna light, it's gonna burn, it's gonna smoke, and then it's gonna stop. What you can do if you want an ongoing burn is dip the tip in charcoal and some charcoal dust to keep it burning almost kind of like your barbecue grill would. But for Palo Santo, I like to use it more to add positive energy into the room. So I like to light it and then kind of relight it for a little bit. So you want to make sure that your room where you're lighting has some ventilation. Typically, if I even have candles already burning, then I will kind of light the Palo Santo on those candles. I have a candle burning now, so I'm gonna go ahead and burn the wood a little here. And you'll see the wood start to smoke. You want to just kind of let it smoke a little, let it start to burn, kind of move it around a little. You want to have like an abalone shell that's close by that you're going to put your wood on for it to burn. Typically the fire will burn out itself, but you'll see it start to heat up here. You can see it heating up and it smokes out on its own. You don't have to blow it out. Now what you can do is kind of wave it around like you would for sage. You can use the Palo Santo on your own body to just kind of say like add positive energy for yourself. Like you would sage yourself. You can sage a room by just kind of waving it around, or you can just light it and let it sit and smoke. Now you'll see here the embers are still kind of on there, so I kind of blow it a little bit and then relight. Just to get it going a little again. Just kind of blow on it again. So you can relight your Palo Santo as much as and as often as you want to, and just let the smoke billow out. It's going to take a little while for this one to kind of blow out, but if you kind of leave it lit, you can see here that it's kind of lit towards the middle. So you just keep blowing on it until it blows out, or until you've used the Palo to give the room the elevated energy that you want it to. You can use this stick several times. I typically just kind of burn all around the stick. You'll see here, this one can actually be relit again if I wanted to. And I just kind of burn around the stick until it's done, and then I start a new stick.